Star vs. the Forces of Evil is the property of Disney, Darren Nefsey, and all respective owners. Any and all images have been used for the sole purpose of critique or parody and as such are protected under fair use. Please support the official release. Hey, how are you? I'm Sliceville Taku and it's time for the review of the episode Just Friends. Now, emotionally, this episode was very heavy and is sure to have a big impact on what's to come with this series. But before we get to that, let's talk about the beginning of this episode. Star and Marco are brushing their teeth while singing this song by this band called Love Sentence. And let me just get on Love Sentence real quick. Bro, Love Sentence is like Chip Skylark meets Backstreet Boys and is trying to be Akon. Locked up, they won't let me out. And also the lead singer's name is apparently Justin Towers, which is pretty funny. And apparently Star has gotten Marco and her tickets to see Love Sentence tomorrow. And man, they keep throwing around the word friend so hard. You're my best friend. Like it's like Patrick and SpongeBob right now. Like really, I didn't know it was possible to reach that level of the friend zone. That is a deep friend zone, and I never want to see anything remotely similar. Star surprises Marco by getting Jackie tickets to Love Sentence as well. She doesn't want Jackie to feel left out because Star is so awesome, obviously, and she doesn't want to intimidate her by being a cool girl that's also Marco's best friend, which is very nice of her, but I don't think that she should be doing anything like this when her own emotions are so unstable. She doesn't know exactly what she wants, but she's trying to help out other people, and you shouldn't do that. You should focus on yourself first, get yourself sorted, figure yourself out, and then move on to different people. Trying to make everyone else happy while you're just not is not a good idea at all. Jackie calls up Marco and she is skating at night. They're all going to sleep, but she's just skating and she's going for a ramp. Yo, Jackie is so cool. She's just, man, is she never not cool? I mean, personally, I'd like to see her more fleshed out and show other sides of her besides being just really cool and stuff. But man, she's like most of my childhood crushes. Fast forward to the next day and Marco is being totally emo, not feeling it, he's embarrassed, he's scared, he's frightened, all this stuff, and it's just him overthinking, and I can definitely relate to that. Then we have Star, who's actually the opposite. She's happy, she's ready, she's excited to have fun with her friends, so much so that she made custom concert tees. What I found interesting about this is that she does like the typical magical girl transformation really quick when she's putting on her t-shirt. I think that was just like a nod to the trope, which is pretty cool to me. But yeah, Jackie comes through and Marco's just feeling like a loser. He's not confident at all. But Star and Jackie are hitting it off. They're, bonding. It seems like they're very similar in many regards. And I actually appreciate that despite them both liking Marco, they're not adversaries, they're not upset with each other, they're cool. And I hope that it stays that way. I don't want Star to ever lash out at Jackie because she has Marco, or for Jackie to lash out at Star because Marco may be giving her more attention. I don't think that it should ever be a direct confrontation between the two of them over Marco. It should be more of them coming to terms with their own issues, their own insecurities, things like that, if that arises. And that correlates with real life. You are too good and too valuable to be getting into that kind of mess, so avoid it. But while these two are having their fun conversation, Marco is having a hard time skateboarding and also breathing, to the point where he actually crashes into a group of ducks, which was very random, but the audio made it really funny to me. I don't know, ducks squeaking is really funny, but mind you, ducks are terrifying creatures. If you don't know about ducks and how heinous they are, you need to look it up. Research some ducks and you'll see that I'm not even gonna go any further. The ducks turn out to be fine when they go to the vet and Marco has to pay a bill of $650. And man, this is such a reoccurring joke at this point. This money, it's just, why do they keep bringing it up? I don't understand. What does this mean to them? I feel like the crew behind this has to have some value with that $650. What does that number mean to them? I'm so curious. But yeah, after this whole duck fiasco, Marco goes into his shell and is just feeling so bad about himself and is just so down. And when I saw this, I was just like, who the hell is this? Who is this guy? Because the Marco that I know was in another dimension for 16 years. The Marco that I know now has the mind of a 30-year-old, so what are you doing, bro? It really seems as though they're not gonna follow up on that, and that is a Huge bummer. That is a huge disappointer to me because that was one of my favorite episodes of the entire series. It was incredible and had so many creative possibilities, so many places that they could take this with Marco's newfound mentality and skills, but man, to see them just ignore this flat out is pretty disappointing. Because it's not like that episode was some sort of filler, it's canon. They brought back the scissors and still use them to this day, but Marco's somehow unchanged. I think that's lame. But yeah, when Marco is feeling down, Jackie is the one to go and comfort him, which is a very interesting development. It's almost as if, you know, Jackie is subtly pushing Star out of the way, not intentionally, but it's just happening because they're in a relationship and they are, you know, intimate at this point. Jarco is really killing the game, people. And man, Jackie, when she moved her hair from her ear, oh my god. Just when I think that she can't get cooler, she has plenty of piercings. Oh my god. Jackie, you hands down, you take the W. This is your episode. You win, my girl. From here we get to the Love Sentence concert, and I can't lie, this music is booming, it's cranking, it's really good. It's super catchy. Like, when the little promo was out, I listened to it so many times. I played it like 20 times over before the episode came out, and when the episode came out, I had to listen to it many times over. It's really good. And the lyrics of the song actually illustrate the relationship between Star and Marco perfectly. Jackie and Marco hold hands as they dance together, and then when Star sees Marco's other hand extended, she grabs it so that she can be included. The three of them, the three amigos, having fun, being friends. And this sort of surprises Marco. There's a look on his face where he's like, oh, she's holding my hand too? Okay, I guess. Like he had a blank face at first, but he saw that they were both having fun, so, you know, he just had fun anyways. He went along with it. And then him and Star had their little routine where they were singing together, and it was such a little Starco moment. It was really nice, but it did not seem like this song applied to anyone else in the building because they all started getting their groove on. Everybody was kissing. There was no discrimination. It was amazing. And when Star notices this, she looks over to Jackie and Marco, and they're getting their groove on too. They're having a good time. They forgot Star was even there. Who's Star? What's a star? And I say this because when Star stopped holding Marco's hand, he didn't even realize. He just went to hold Jackie with that hand. It was as if she was never there to begin with. He didn't even think about her. But when he found his way back to reality, he realized that Star was gone up front. And man, Star scares me. Star is terrifying. I already have too many people in this series to be afraid of. But Star, man, she's a scary girl when she's upset. You can't even tell. She was just smiling at Marco and he was like, are you okay? Did something happen? And she, nope, I'm good, I'm fine. She actually urges him to get back to Jackie, go have fun with his girlfriend. And he's like, okay. He goes back to her and starts making out again. And Star just subtly walks away and leaves. She leaves the concert entirely and is pissed. She casts dark magic at the very end of the episode. This for sure will not bode well. The fact that she straight up left is sure to create some tension, or at the very least some questions. Where'd you go? Why'd you leave? Because when it comes to her feelings about him, Marco is truly in the dark. He has no idea, and she's not helping with all these mixed signals. And like I said before, Star needs to find herself before she tries to find anyone else. This episode was great and I cannot wait to see more. But tell me what you thought about this episode in the comments, and be sure to share this video with anyone you think is cool. Thanks for watching and have an awesome day. I love you.